This was our first stop along the debate route, coming from Waukesha, Wisconsin. This is about a 2-hour ride, about 100 miles or so from Wisconsin. And our first experience taking a look at what these sites looked like. And like many that followed, this was very well kept up. Again, it's not the town square, but it's kind of done in a square layout, and a little bit outside of downtown. Took us a little bit to find it, but very well kept up. There's obviously a lot of pride here. They, I think, did a lot of plaques on their own. You can see our debate route right there, starting with Freeport, and then we went all the way around up to Charleston and then back home. Lots of newspaper articles depicted here in Freeport, as well as this is part of the Looking for Lincoln Legacy Historic Coalition. Quite a few Lincoln sites throughout the mid part of Illinois. The bronze statues here, not to life size. Jonesboro, you could stand right next to them. I think they were awful close to life size, if not completely life size statues. These are up on a pedestal. You can't really get up on top of here, but they certainly were not life size, but very well done. In fact, there's a tribute to the artist here coming up on one of the little plaques. Again, very well manicured, a very pleasant sight. Other things at the site here, in particular, some stone steps from the Brewster House where Lincoln stayed. You can imagine that that's been long torn down, but they saved. Somebody had some foresight to save the steps and put them here. There's a large memorial as we move forward into the video. Theodore Roosevelt was here in 1903 in Freeport with a commemoration, and I don't know how many Lincoln people are out there, but you know that there's one famous photograph of Lincoln's funeral procession in which Theodore and Elliott Roosevelt can be seen looking out their grandfather's window in New York City as the procession goes by, the only known photograph of Roosevelt and Lincoln together. And so there's a connection. I'm sure in Roosevelt's mind there's a connection there. And again, we found this a very pleasant little site and indicative of all the Lincoln debate sites that we will encounter as we go throughout the state of Illinois.